Well, welcome back to Cingulate's channel, developing of innovative new product candidates for the treatments of attention deficit and anxiety disorders or associated disorders. Joining us to talk about ADHD month, along with their pivotal lead studies here, we have the privilege of Shane, the CEO, is always joining us. Welcome back, sir.
How you doing, Kyle? Good to see you.
Living the dream, brother, as always, and it's a pleasure to get you back on,
Fantastic.
actually, on the forefront of a major associative disorder that so many people face. Do you want to just talk about ADHD month and what it means for you guys?
Yeah, so I mean, look, it's so October is ADHD Awareness Month, and there's always it's always an important time to, I guess, sort of step back and say, what is it that from my perspective at Cingulate, what are we doing to actually help the patients and providers that deal with ADHD on a daily basis? They're either living with it or they have a family member, a brother, a sister, a spouse, a child, a mom or dad. That has ADHD, and what does it really mean to them? So, from Cingulate's perspective, we're doing everything we can to help, sponsor some ADHD events, both locally in our Kansas City community, but also by supporting things like CHAD, which is an advocacy group, APSARD, which is a great professional society focusing on ADHD, and really just again focus on some of the really critical elements from adulthood to childhood to the way men present versus the way women present in ADHD. What are the implications? And then finally, how can Cingulate hopefully help? And our goal is to overcome unmet needs and, of course, stop these disruptive days that have been plaguing ADHD patients and hamstringing providers for the last 50 years.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the insight. And taking that forward, you initiated your final study for your lead ADHD asset, CTX 1301. Maybe give us some
Yep.
updates from the operational side of this.
Yeah, so full steam ahead. Again, to reiterate, we've concluded all of our phase 3 trials. The data from our adult study, which again is, by the way, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't mention it. The adult market, ironically, is twice the size of children and adolescents combined. It's the fastest growing segment. We'll treat the entire spectrum, but adult ADHD is so critical because it impacts so many elements of life. Our adult data was just tremendous, unprecedented data showing the value of our product. Where we've wrapped up our children's and pediatric and adolescent studies as well. That data should be, is on track to be finalized by the end of this year. And to your point, finally, Kyle, yes, we initiated our final study, which is it's called the food effect study. Now, we did one of these about 2 years ago with our middle dose, 25 milligrams, and our product and the platform, the PTR platform, passed with flying colors. So no differences in taking with food or without. The FDA, said, hey, let's take a look at that at your highest dose. We're like, you know what, we'd be interested in it too. So we're looking at that 50 milligram dose, a fasted versus fed state. That study will be also concluded by the end of this year. We're on track for an NDA submission mid part of 2025. So we're really excited for that.
On that note, we'll pass it up to the viewers as always. Let us know what you think in that comment section and subscribe for news and catalysts like this. We'll always bring it to you down the wire here. But on that note, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.